Sean Beltran back at Weld Central High School in Keansburg. We'll get to the starting lineup momentarily, as the Beatniggers are coached by Tom George in their road maroons with the white numerals and the gold trimming. Weld Central in their home whites with the red numerals and the royal blue trimming. The head coach of the Rebels is Jacqueline Scott. Starting lineup for the visiting Beatniggers tonight is brought to you by T.O. Charlie's. For a great used car and truck, if you don't see what you want in the lot, they'll find it for you at T.O. Charlie's, 700 West Plot Avenue in Fort Morgan. The Beatniggers starting lineup has the senior Kennedy Guzman in the backcourt, along with the front court players, Alex White, a sophomore, Emily Monarch, a senior Carly Nichols, and sophomore Kristen Berg at 5'11". As for this Weld Central team, they start Mason Rees, a 5'4" point guard freshman, along with Kelly Schreibvogel, a 6-foot senior power forward, Emily Smilek, a 5'8" sophomore forward, a decent size here for Weld Central, Nicole Mettler, a 5'6" senior guard, and Ivani Robertson, a 6-foot sophomore center. So, one thing is for sure, these Beatniggers will have to contend with some size, but they are the better team record-wise going into this game, looking for their 9th consecutive win and their 3rd straight win within the Patriot League. Rebounding is something that has benefited the Beatniggers throughout the course of the season. And like I said, it'll be a little bit more of a challenge tonight because you do have some tall starters in there for Weld Central, including 2 6-footers. The opening tip tonight is brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, locally in Fort Morgan and Brush, offering home, health, auto, farm, business, and workers' compensation insurance. That's Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. It'll be Berg jumping for the Beatniggers and Schreibvogel for Weld Central. And the tip is controlled by Weld Central. Here is Rees into the front court, with the basketball picked up by Guzman on the outside left at Mettler. Back to Rees. Rees near the top on the outside right, controlled by Smilek. Back out to Mettler. Mettler at the free throw line, taken by Robertson. And down low the pass to Schreibvogel. Ball is loose. And there's a traveling violation by Schreibvogel. First turnover on the opening possession. The Beatniggers have won their first 2 conference games rather handily, by 24 at Lions and by 36 at home against Highland. Monarch on the outside left towards the top, back out to Berg. Berg guarded closely by Robertson. On the high left to White. White looking down low on the outside right to Nichols. Nichols lobs it to Monarch. She'll bank and score to the right of the basket as Monarch cut beautifully to the basket. Rush 2, Weld Central, nothing. Rees across midcourt on the outside right over there to Mettler. At the free throw line to Schreibvogel, back out. Taken by Mettler on the high right, near the top to Rees. On the outside right to Mettler. Mettler cross-court pass to Smilek. And the pass inside for Schreibvogel, knocked away, taken away by Alex White. Weld Central's not attempted a shot in their first 2 possessions. Monarch near the top of the basketball, retreating towards the timeline. Chest pass to Kennedy Guzman. She'll set up the offense. Bounce pass high right to White. White cross-court overhead pass to Monarch. Penetrates left baseline. All the way, scoops it up off the glass. No good. And the ball is rebounded into the hands of Nicole Mettler of Weld Central. Mettler into the front court with a basketball on the outside left. Back to Schreibvogel on the high right, taken by Smilek. And that pass tipped away by Monarch, but taken away in the right corner by Rees. Rees double team, and then she dribbled the ball on the end line, but prior to that she was fouled. That's the first foul of the game. It's committed by Brush's Carly Nichols. And the Rebels to throw it in underneath the basket. It'll be Smilek. On the outside right to Schreibvogel. Jump pass to Mettler. Cross court to Rees. On the outside right, taken by Smilek. Dribbles right in the lane. And then we've got a check and a blocking foul against Nichols as she penetrated right baseline. She's in early foul trouble. Here comes Jordan Delorier in for Carly Nichols, who's committed her second foul. So the junior at 5'7" replaces the senior. And Schreibvogel the triggered in. You can see Weld Central being very patient on offense, even though they've committed 2 turnovers. Reese with the basketball against Guzman. Back out to Mettler. Over to Reese. Just a very slow-moving offense. Mettler on the outside left free throw line to Schreibvogel. Back out to Mettler. Near the top to Reese. Reese with the basketball. Down low to Schreibvogel. Knocked away by Berg. That's the 3rd turnover. Her pass to Monarch. Down low to Guzman. And she feeds it to Delorier, but it's intercepted. The teams exchange turnovers. Taken away over there by Mettler. Into the front court is Reese. On the outside left of the basketball, Smilek. Double team down low. Wide open is Robertson. And then she was tied up there by Monarch. Good job of Emily Monarch getting her hands in there. Possession arrow to the Beat Diggers. Right now, a significant struggle for Weld Central. 4 turnovers, and they can't get off a shot. Beat Diggers lead 2-0 in the opening 2.5 minutes of the game. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer, Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. Monarch at the top for Guzman. On the outside right to White. Fakes the 3, and then she travels. 6 turnovers and only 2 points in the game. Off to a rough start. It'll be Rebel basketball. Beat Diggers in other games have gotten off to rough starts, but not recently. He did struggle against Ken Denver, down by 1 in the opening half 3 games ago, and then won that game by 18. On the outside left, Mettler with the basketball, looking down low, dribbles to her left, and then she lobs it down low, tipped away by Berg, intercepted by Guzman, and then the ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Beat Diggers. To throw it in just beyond midcourt, it'll be Guzman with Brush leading 2-0, 3 minutes into the game. And the Rebel offense has really struggled here with 5 turnovers and, at this point, no shot attempts. The Beat Diggers have the lone bucket from Emily Monarch. White near the top on the outside left to Delorier. Back out to White. Free throw line to Berg. And Berg was tied up beautifully by Mettler. Possession arrow goes over to the Rebels. It'll be Weld Central basketball. At 1305 Edison Street in Brush, CNC Auto Parts is your local Napa Auto Parts store. Reese into the front court for Weld Central, picked up by Guzman. Overhead pass on the outside left through the hands of Smilek, but she picks it back up. In the left corner, Reese, she'll take the first Weld Central shot of the game. She misses from 15 feet away, and the rebound is controlled by Kristen Berg. On the outlet to Delorier. Delorier into the front court, bounce pass to Guzman. Back out to Delorier. Down low for Monarch, wide open, banks and scores. Same spot she was in when Nichols fed her a few minutes ago. Nice pass by Delorier. Beat Diggers 4, Rebels nothing. 4:15 to go in the opening quarter. With the basketball is Mettler. To Robertson at the free throw line. Left baseline here is Smilek, and she's fouled as she misses. And I believe that was Emily Monarch committing the foul on the nice feed by Robertson. Monarch with her first. And Smilek to the line to shoot 2. Weld Central looking for their first points. Nearly 4 minutes into the game. And Emily Smilek's first free throw is in the air, and that one is in. Like I mentioned, Weld Central in their last 2 games, averaging 37.5 points, so expect a low-scoring game if the Rebels have it their way, which is the case right now. Brush leading 4-1. Second free throw to be attempted by the sophomore, and that is up and in. Nothing but string for Emily Smilek. The Beat Digger lead is down to 2 at 4-2. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the opening quarter from Keensburg. Bounce pass on the outside left to Laurier. Left corner for Monarch. Monarch looking. Lobs it down low for Berg. Berg is double team, had the ball stripped from behind. Intercepted by Reese. The Beat Diggers have turned it over 4 times. Weld Central with 5 turnovers. On the outside left, Mettler with the basketball. Lobs it near the top for Reese. At the free throw line, Robertson in the right corner. Taken over there by Smilek. Now down low, and the left-handed hook is missed over there by Schreibvogel off the glass and rebounded by Alex White. And then the ball is knocked out of bounds by Reese. Beat Digger basketball. No flow on either side offensively with 3:32 to go in the first. And the Beat Diggers with a 4-2 lead. Guzman with the basketball. On the outside left to Delorier. Back out to Guzman. High right for White. Right corner for Monarch. Monarch holding the ball up high. Right to the free throw line. Here's Delorier. She's fouled as she misses the 15-footer. She was hit across the wrist by Nicole Mettler. The first foul committed by Weld Central in this game. And Delorier to the line to shoot 2. Northeastern Colorado's hometown savings and loan with locations in Brush and Fort Morgan is Equitable Savings and Loan. The free throw is in by the junior Jordan Delorier, wearing a brace on her left knee. Bailey Craich is into the game for Brush, replacing Alex White. No substitutions as of yet for Weld Central. Second free throw is up, and that's going to be short. And the rebound is controlled by Schreibvogel of Weld Central. Over to Reese. Reese across midcourt. Beatdiggers up by 3. On the outside left to Medler. Back out to Schreibvogel. Near the top to Reese. Guarded by Guzman. At the top to Schreibvogel. Right baseline. Smilek. 10-footer is around and no good. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Schreibvogel. Beatdigger basketball. With 3:01 to go in the first, Brush 5, Weld Central 2. Welcome home to your hometown grocery store featuring Morgan County's largest variety, the Brush Grocery Cart. Guzman on the high right to Monarch. Monarch cross-court pass going to be tipped out of bounds intended for Delorier. Poked out of there by Smilek. It will be Beatdigger basketball. Alicia Gherkin will be the first substitute into the game for Weld Central, replacing Nicole Metler. Guzman to throw it in. Underneath the basket. In the right corner, Monarch. Wide open shot is up and good. It's a three-pointer for Emily Monarch. Monarch has 7 of the 8 Beatdigger points. It's Brush 8, Weld Central 2. 2:40 to go in the opening quarter. Gherkin near the top to Reese. Down low here, Schreibvogel. Left-handed hook is up and in. An impressive shot by Kelly Schreibvogel. And the Beatdigger lead is down to 4 at 8-4 with 2:27 to go in the opening quarter. Delorier back out to Guzman, poked away by Reese. She read it perfectly, and she's going to lay it up and in. Off the 5th Beatdigger turnover, Mason Reese converts. Weld Central's on a mini 4-0 run. Brush 8, Weld Central 6. Guzman on the outside left with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Monarch. At the free throw line, Berg, 15-footer, around and good for Kristen Berg. The sophomore scores for the first time in the game. Brush 10, Weld Central 6. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Schreibvogel with the basketball. On the outside right to Reese. Reese near the top against Kennedy Guzman. Back on the left, taken by Gherkin over to Reese. Nearly lost the basketball, picked it back up. Bounce pass to Gherkin. Near the timeline, towards the top, picks up the dribble. Looking, back out to Reese. At the free throw line, taken by Robertson, and then we've got a tie up there, and actually it was Kristen Berg who committed the foul on the reach-in. So no tie-up. Berg with her first foul. The Beatdiggers have committed 4. And Nicole Metler back in for Gherkin. Emily Monarch is out for the Beatdiggers. She'll get a brief breather. It's White, Craich, Berg, Delorier, and Guzman for Brush. Schreibvogel to throw it into Reese. With 1:38 to go in the first, and Metler on the high left. Metler dribbling to her right. Back out to Reese just beyond the timeline as Weld Central slows down this offense. They want to play at their own pace. Metler against Alex White. Lobs it on the outside right, down low, wide open. Schreibvogel banks and misses with the left hand, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Robertson. Beatdigger basketball. That was a point-blank free-footer for Kelly Schreibvogel, but she missed it. The Beatdiggers can extend to a 6-point lead with 1:15 to go before the end of this first quarter. Brush 10, Weld Central 6. At the free throw line, Berg down low, right through the hands of Craich out of bounds. Brush commits her 6th turnover. Good look, good pass, but Craich did look it in. Rebels looking to make this perhaps a 2-point game. Mason Reese with the basketball. On the outside left to Metler. Metler against Alex White, gets a pick. At the free throw line, down low for Robertson. Turns, shoots, foul, and she misses. Robertson was fouled by Bailey Craich. Ivani Robertson to the stripe. She will shoot a deuce. Committed to serving those in production. Ag, Premier Farm Credit, is the gold standard in ag lending. Free throw to be attempted by Robertson. That was in the air. That was perfect. The Beatdigger lead is down to 3. 10-7. Second free throw is up. And the second one is off the back of the rim. Long rebound to Smilek. Smilek's going to put it back up and in. Emily Smilek scores for Weld Central. The Beatdiggers, led by as many as 6, is down to 1, 10-9. 45 seconds to go in the opening quarter. On the outside right is White. Wide the other top to Guzman. Long three in the air is going to be well short, and the rebound is controlled by Emily Smilek of Weld Central. The Rebels can actually take the lead. Reese into the front court near the top. Picked up by Guzman. Calling out play instructions. Bounce pass on the outside right to Medler. Down low for Robertson. Right baseline. Schreibvogel misses the 10-footer, and the ball is tipped around into the hands of Medler. And then Berg, or check that, Craich fouls Robertson, who missed the shot. Robertson to the line. Craich commits her second foul. And now Weld Central can actually take the lead. Free throw in the air by Robertson, and that is off the back of the rim. Second free throw upcoming for Avani Robertson. And that one is up, and that one's off the back of the rim. The rebound on a hop is taken by Craich. Beatniggers will have the final possession, more than likely in the opening quarter, with 12 seconds to go. Bounce pass left baseline for Craich, double team. Kicks it back out to White, over to Guzman, 7 seconds to go. Now back out to White, down low for Craich, over to Guzman, straight away three is well short, and the rebound is controlled by Schreibvogel, and that's the end of the opening quarter. With a score, Brush 10, Weld Central 9 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at Weld Central High School in Keensburg. The Lady Beatniggers lead the Rebels 10-9, but Weld Central is on a 7-2 run as the Lady Diggers led 8-2 at one point. Emily Monarch, Kennedy Guzman, Alex White, Kristen Bergen, and Carly Nichols, who's got 2 fouls in there for Brush. And Weld Central going with their basic starting 5. Not too much of a bench that we've seen so far. On the outside left with the basketball is Monarch, back out to White, straight away to Guzman. It's Reese, Smilek, Schreibvogel, Metler, and Robertson for Weld Central. Guzman, free throw line for Berg. Back out to White, fakes the three, cross court to Monarch. Monarch with the basketball, left corner for Nichols, penetrates, bounce pass down low. Berg turns, shoots, scores, and she's fouled. Kristen Berg will go to the line to try and convert the three-point play. The Weld Central foul was committed by Ivani Robertson. That's her first. And here is Kristen Berg, who's got 4 points in the game. Her free throw is up, and that one is perfect. Nothing but string. Berg with 5 points. Brush 13, Weld Central 9. Here comes Reese on the outside left to Metler. Cross-court pass taken by Smilek, right of the free throw line, right baseline. Schreibvogel lobs it to Reese. 16-footer in the air, good for Mason Reese. The Beatnigger lead is down to 2 with 7:10 to go in the second. Brush 13, Weld Central 11. Monarch with the basketball. Near the timeline to Kennedy Guzman. Guzman on the outside left of Monarch with a chest pass overhead to White. Wide open right wing three. Yes, for Alex White. They left her wide open and she drilled a trifecta. Check it, it's a 2. Beatniggers lead 15-11. Medler on the outside right to Smilek. Right baseline, Schreibvogel, a little 5-footer is missed. Robertson gets the rebound, she misses. Then the ball is loose, and it's still loose. And it's picked up there by Alex White, a brush. So here come the Beatniggers. Guzman into the front court, bounce pass to Berg, and then she's going to be tied up. And possession arrow is pointing Weld Central's way. And that was a tough pass because Berg handled it cleanly, but it was thrown in traffic. And as soon as she got it, 2 defenders corralled the basketball for Weld Central. So here come the Beatniggers. Check that, the Rebels into the front court. Mason Reese with the basketball. Beatnigger boys are down at the break. Weld Central leads in Brush 26-17. Here it's 15-11. The Lady Beatniggers with 6:15 to go before the break. Reese right at the free throw line, bounce pass through the legs there. Kelly Schreibvogel out of bounds, and Weld Central's turned it over for the 6th time. The Beatniggers actually have 7 miscues in the opening half. But the score right now is more reminiscent of what we've seen this year out of Weld Central, averaging 37.5 points in her 2 Patriot League games. Nichols down low. Berg, she shoots and misses on the left baseline. Schreibvogel with the rebound. That's her third on the outlet to Reese. Under 6 minutes to go in the second. Beatniggers up by 4. Medler on the outside left, dribbling to her right against White. Beatniggers look like they're in a 2-3. On the outside right to Smilek. Near the top to Reese. Free throw line taken by Schreibvogel, picked up by Berg, right baseline to Reese. Bounce pass intended for Robertson, poked away, but the Rebels have it right back. Schreibvogel straightaway shot is an air ball picked up by Robertson. Robertson has it out of the air in the left corner for Mettler. Jump pass to Robertson, guarded by Nichols. Back out to Reese. Here's Smilek, right to the lane, and we've got a whistle down low, and that's going to be, I believe, a foul against the Beat Diggers. It would be their 17th foul, and it will be against Kristen Berg. That'll be her second, so 3 Beat Diggers have 2 fouls. It'll be Schreibvogel to the line for the 1-and-1. With 5:22 to go in the opening half. For all of your auto supply needs, stop by Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. The free throw is up and around and good. Second free throw upcoming for Schreibvogel. The 6-foot senior forward. Berg is out and Craich is back into the game. But she's sitting on 2 fouls as well. Second free throw is up, and that's in for Kelly Schreibvogel. Rush 15, Weld Central 13. Beat Diggers have not yet found their stride offensively. Guzman across the timeline on the outside left to White. She'll take the long shot, and that's no good. Schreibvogel grabs her 4th rebound for Weld Central. On the outlet to Reese. Reese on the outside left towards the top. Back to Smilek. Down low for Robertson. Double team. Kicks it back out to Reese on the outside left. Mettler down low for Schreibvogel. She dribbles, and she's tied up by Bailey Craich. Beat Digger basketball. Yeah, you try to force it down low. The Beat Diggers are collapsing the inside, daring Weld Central to beat them from the outside. Rush led 10-9 after 1 quarter. They've extended that lead by a point. With the basketball's Guzman on the outside right to Monarch. Monarch near the timeline to Guzman. On the outside left to White. In the left corner, Nichols. She'll take the long shot. It's off the back of the rim. Misses the 16-footer. Schreibvogel with her 5th rebound. The outlet to Reeves. Center of the court. On the outside right to Smilek. Looking down low. Kicks it to Schreibvogel. On the high left to Reese. In the left corner, Mettler was open. Didn't take that shot. Lobs it for Schreibvogel. Down low. Poked away by Monarch. The ball is loose with Smilek. Has it. Banks and scores. Emily Smilek took it to the bucket. Off the deflection, she's got 6, and the game is tied at 15 with 4:15 to go before the break. White with the basketball, overhead pass to Monarch. Monarch looking down low, dribbling to her right in the right corner for Nichols. Overhead to Guzman. Guzman at the free throw line, jump pass to White, little 10-footer around and missed, and the ball is taken by Monarch. Monarch back out to Guzman. Her 3 is an air ball. It's out of bounds. Weld Central basketball, and right now the Rebels are playing their game. Tied at 15 with 3:57 to go before the break. Jordan Delorier replaces Kennedy Guzman. And here comes Mason Reese for Weld Central. Across the timeline, near the top, on the outside right to Smilek. Smilek with the basketball, back out to Reese. On the high left to Mettler. Mettler lobs it down low for Schreibvogel, double team, dribbles. And then there was a tie-up that'll stay with Weld Central. I mean, the Rebels are trying to force it in because of all their size, but the Beat Diggers, like I mentioned, are collapsing down low. Schreibvogel to the right of the basket to trigger it in. Lobs it near the top to Reese. Penetrates into the lane. The runner off the glass is no good. And the ball is rebounded, put back and missed over there. Then put back and missed again by Schreibvogel. Schreibvogel again misses. Partially blocked, taken away by Monarch. Boy, way too many chances there for Weld Central. Long pass towards Nichols is off her hand out of bounds. An errant pass there for Nichols. And it will be Weld Central basketball. The Beat Diggers have turned it over 8 times unofficially. Here comes Reese with 3:19 to go. Rush 15, Weld Central 15 in the second quarter. At the free throw line, Robertson down low. Schreibvogel turn, shoots. Boy, it looked like they got all ball. She was triple teamed. Monarch got all ball. Let's see if she actually committed the foul. And she did not. It was Bailey Craich with her 3rd. Schreibvogel to the line to shoot 2. If the Beat Diggers can't get any offense going, it's going to be a longer night than they thought. The free throw is up and in. Weld Central by a point. Your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs, from checking to savings to IRAs, is Morgan Federal Bank, 321 Ensign Street. Morgan Federal Bank, there's a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Second free throw is up, and that's it. The Weld Central lead is 17-15, with 3:09 to go before the break. Delorier across the timeline, jump past the Monarch. Left wing to Chandra Hassan of the game. Left down low is Monarch. She's fouled as she misses off the left baseline pass from Carly Nichols. Double team was Monarch, but she took the contact by Kelly Schreibvogel, her first foul. Monarch can tie the game with 2 converted free throws. But it's been a mighty struggle tonight for the Beat Diggers so far over the opening 11 minutes of this game. Make it 13. The free throw is up and in by Monarch. She's got 8 points, and she leads all scorers. Nichols is out, and Delorier is back into the game. Second free throw for the senior Emily Monarch is up and good. We are retied at 17 with 2:55 to go in the second quarter. On the outside left is Smilek with a basketball, looking down low, and she took a hop. She traveled. 8 turnovers for the Rebels unofficially. The Diggers can reclaim the lead. They've been up by as many as 6. They've never been down by more than 1 possession. On the outside left, Haas with the basketball. Haas looking in the left corner for White. Bounce pass down low for Monarch. Poked away. Intercepted by Robertson. The Beat Diggers tried to force it. That's the 9th turnover. Reese quickly into the front court. In the right corner for Smiley. Back out to Reese. Jump pass is taken away by Medler. Medler cross court to Smiley at the free throw line for Robertson. Robertson on the left wing to Medler. Misses a little 7-footer, but White lost it. It's out of bounds. Weld Central retains possession. With 2:22 to go, second quarter. Beat Diggers 17, Rebels 17. Brush Boys trailing at home against Weld Central 26-17. The hook shot is missed by Schreibvogel. Robertson banks and misses. And then over the back went Robertson. 14 foul for Weld Central, the second by Robertson. But again, the Beat Diggers are getting hammered on the board so far. Being out-rebounded 16-6 unofficially, and that's because of the size of the Rebels. Well, the Beat Diggers have got to open up this lead. Beat Diggers make a substitution with a player we don't have on the roster. I think that's Emma Mortensen, a 6'1" freshman. Here comes Delorier into the front court with the basketball on the outside left to White. Back out to Delorier. Free throw line for Mortensen. Double team's got to kick it back out, but she's tied up instead. Possession arrow is staying with the Beat Diggers. Yeah, got to get rid of that basketball because with the big players, both teams are collapsing on those tall players. Monarch to throw it in. Monarch in the left corner. Delorier down low. Monarch turns, shoots, misses. Rebound Mortensen, and then Mortensen traveled. So it'll be Weld Central basketball. With 1:56 to go in the second. Brush 17, Weld Central 17. Reese on the outside left to Metler. Lobs it over to Reese on the outside right to Smilek. Bounce pass down low, intercepted by Monarch. Let's see if the Beat Diggers can get out of the fast break. Monarch down low, taken by Guzman, and she hits it off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound to Smilek, stolen by Delorier, and then she had her shot blocked by Robertson. Then we got a whistle and a foul. Let's see who committed that foul. Might have been on Weld Central. It was. It'll be on Schreibvogel, away from the basketball. And to throw it in will be Guzman. Guzman down low, Monarch banks and misses. Rebound to Monarch. The ball was stripped away, loose on the floor, and it's taken away nicely by Smilek of Weld Central. She outlets it to Reese. The Beat Diggers had a slightly open look there, couldn't get it. Robertson back out, Schreibvogel. Shot in the air is around and good. That's a 2-pointer just inside the 3-point line by Kelly Schreibvogel. She's got 6 in the quarter, 8 in the game. Weld Central 19, Brush 17. On the outside left is White. Back out to Guzman. On the high right to Delorier. Straight away to Guzman. Looking down low. Outside right, Delorier takes the shot and misses off the back of the rim. A 16-footer is going to go out of bounds as it was a long bounce. And it will be Weld Central basketball with the Beat Diggers down by 2. with 56.7 seconds to go in the opening half. And again, this score has been Weld Central style throughout the brief Patriot League schedule. Schweibvogel down low, and we've got a double dribble. That is turnover number 11 for Weld Central, the Beat Diggers with 10. Brushkin tied with a bucket on this possession with 43 seconds remaining. Delorier back out to Guzman, dribbling right of the lane, kicks it back out to White at the top for Guzman. Guzman to her left, in the left corner for Delorier, down low. Mortensen turns, shoots, scores, and a foul. Let's see if they called it before the basket. No, we've got a technical, I believe. Let's see if that's the call. Technical foul called on Guzman, a brush before that exchange, so no bucket. So the Rebels will have free throws and the ball. Well, that changes the first half considerably. It could have been a tie game instead. Weld Central could grab a 4 to 6 point lead with 30.6 seconds to go. Schweibvogel to shoot 2. The first free throw is up and in. Weld Central leads by 3. Chandra Haas about ready to check into the game for Brush. Second free throw is up, and that's perfect. Now the Rebels have the ball. And Guzman is immediately summoned to the bench. Chandra Haas is officially into the game, and let's see if Weld Central takes time off the clock with the Beat Diggers down 21-17. Mason Reese into the front court for the Rebels. On the outside right to Smilek. At the free throw line, it's Robertson in the right corner for Smilek, looking down low for Schweibvogel, double team. Reese shot up in the air, good. The 15-footer for Mason Reese, and Weld Central's closing out this first half nicely. 7 seconds to go. Delorier for White, back out to Monarch with 5. Cross court to Chandra Haas with 3. Got to shoot it. Delorier had a 3-point shot blocked out of there, and that's the end of the opening half. Weld Central closes the first half on a 6-0 run. Weld Central 23, Brush 17 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.